Welcome to day 5 of the 30-day credit comeback challenge. Today we're going over authorized users. Today is still going to be another little short day. Like I said, days 1 through 3, we were pulling reports and freezing secondary accounts, learning about secondary reporting agencies, going over things that you can see now that may look a little off to you on your credit report. And some people have more negative accounts than others. So this is still going to be another little chill day, just some knowledge for you guys on authorized users, because I know it's a big thing, because people love to add trade lines, but it's so super important to add your own trade lines to build your credit. And in week 4, excuse me, y'all, when we're wrapping all of this up, we're going to go over building credit. And I get it. Authorized users are, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it, okay? All right. What is it? What is an authorized user? So someone added to another person's credit card account. That's it. That's what an authorized user is. They benefit from the card's history, but they're not legally responsible for the debt. So it's kind of, again, it's like you're piggybacking off of somebody else's credit. But I also want you guys to keep in mind that when you're applying for like your own trade lines and credit for yourself that you've actually applied for and put your credit on the line for, they can see that it's an authorized user. It literally says authorized user. So if you feel like you're going to get all of these accounts or piggyback off of all of these people's card accounts, and that's the main thing that you're going to use to get high limit credit cards, that is not the case at all. Okay, they can literally see when I go and I'm opening up you guys' profiles, I can see authorized user. All right, so I want you guys to keep that in mind. Pros: builds credit history quickly. Okay, if you need to boost your credit score, whatever the case may be, but okay, you can do an authorized user, builds credit history quickly. It boosts your approval odds, but it works best with like getting approved for, if you have to boost your score for an apartment or something of that nature, or a car loan. It works best for that, but I don't it does work for certain limit credit cards, but again, it's still super important to build your own credit, right? And then one of the pros that I really love, it's great for parents adding kids early. So for those parents who want to build their children's credit early, okay, this is a good option for you, adding them as authorized users on your credit card accounts. All right, the cons. If the primary cardholder pays late, it hurts the authorized user's credit. So you don't have access to the funds, because that's what that technically you do. If we're really being technical, an authorized user means they're authorized to use that money as well. But if the primary cardholder pays late, it hurts your credit as well, right? Because you both have access to it. It's going to affect both of you guys' credit, okay? High balances, so higher utilization, right? So if you have a high balance, it's going to hurt your utilization when it comes to being an authorized user, right? And it doesn't erase old negative debts. I think a lot of people think that, okay, well, I have a few negative accounts. Instead of fixing them, I'm going to add even more trade lines, or I'm going to buy even more trade lines, or see who I can find to piggyback off of their account, or whoever is selling trade lines, and that's going to get me a fast approval. And it's not. Depending on the type of debt, how old the debt is, that's not helping you any. It is super important to build your own credit, y'all. Super important to build your own credit. Pro tips: only use accounts with positive history and low utilization. Okay. Parents, consider adding kids as an authorized user for early credit history. So for those of you who have children, Make sure you add them as authorized users, and avoid piggybacking with strangers. Right? It's too risky, and you just never know. You just never know. I'm not gonna sit up here and knock nobody's hustle, because it is what it is. Like, there are a lot of credible people that be chilling. The authorized users work, and it is what it is. I'm not hating on nobody, but I am saying I'm such an advocate for you guys adding your own trade lines and building. But that's the end of day 5 for authorized users. Hopefully you guys learned something a little new and you guys take my advice. Wink, wink. But if you are interested in joining this 30-day challenge, week 2 is really going to be intensive, and you're going to learn so much about credit repair and debt collectors, creditors, and just consumer law in general. You are not going to want to miss this. So if you are one of those people, make sure you click the link in the description box. If you're not already in our private community, make sure you click the link and join. It is 100% free. The challenge is 100% free, and you need to join because you're seeing this video now, but over there, not only will you be surrounding yourself with individuals that are on the same path, but you're also going to be getting class notes, agendas. You can ask questions over there, class notes, any homework that my students are doing, any and everything. If you want to be really inside of the loop and not just watching these videos, which are still packed with information and informative, make sure you join the private community. I linked it in the description box below, and I will see you guys in the next class.